For many years, I put up with the nagging pain in my back, and finally one day I could barely walk to go get the help I needed. Fear can be the same way. We put up with it like a little nagging irritation until one day we realize we have wasted a great deal of our time and have not enjoyed much of our lives. That was my mother's story. She she gave in to fear when she was in her early 20s and missed having a good life. She died at the age of 90, and I doubt that she ever had one full day when she didn't regret the decision she had made. She lived in a tiny world that mainly consisted of trying to keep my father happy because his anger was not easy to deal with. He died before she did, so she had a few years of peace before her time on earth was up, and I'm glad she did. She barely left her room at the assisted living facility where she spent her last few years and said she stayed there because she lacked the peace and quiet. That was something she had never had, but it was there for her all along. She simply had to make the decision to not put up with the abuse anymore. Help is available, but we must choose to receive it. Talks about spiritual welfare is instruct us to lift up the shield of faith, and it with it quench all the flaming darts of the evil one. Fear is flaming that comes straight from the enemy. The fact that we feel fear does not mean we have to live in fear. Allowing it is to dictate what we will and won't do. We can choose to face fear with faith. We can feel fear and still do it afraid. You can conquer almost any fear if you will only make up your mind to do so. For remember, fear doesn't exist anywhere except in the mind. Defeating fear by focusing on the right thoughts. I have a theory that fears have wings. You see, I have a fear of birds, a pure unjustified irrational fear of their pointy beaks and sharp talons. My father also has this fear, but his is based on a